Everybody, Chanukah Sameach. We talked about the last couple of times about Yosef Hasadi, Yehuda, and how they picked themselves up from the lowest points and they made themselves into kings. Yosef became the king of Egypt, and Yehuda became the dynasty of King of David. Today we want to talk about Yehudit, the woman's side of the story when it comes to Chanukah, and what our Jewish woman could learn from her heroics. We know that when everybody was down in the days of Chanukah and people were being killed left and right, the Greek culture was taken over, and almost all the Jews have almost given up. Picks up this woman, the daughter of the high priest, named Yehudit, goes to the king, the general that was outside of Yerushalayim, and plays it like she's on their side, gives him a lot of milk, and then also a lot of to drink a lot of wine, and then when he's down and sleeping, takes the knife and cuts off his head and brings the head to the Jewish people and shows that they're nothing. If Hashem is on our side, we could win. This is the spirit of the Jewish woman. The Jewish woman, whenever people were down, whether it was in Egypt, when it was Miriam coming and telling her father that everybody was about to give up, they're throwing the kids into the Nile River. Miriam says, no, it's not the end. If Hashem wants to bring the Redeemer, He'll bring the Redeemer. Convinces her father to remarry his mother Yochai, and that came Moshe Rabbeinu. From that came the redemption. So too with our women all over history, is when the men are giving up, the women are rising up to the occasion and encouraging the men for tefillah and Torah, and that's why we see Yehudi saved the day. Miriam saved the day in Egypt's time. And so too, our Chazal tell us, our Jews tell us, just like the redemption came in the time of Pesach, when we came out of Egypt through Miriam, in time of when we were in Iran, and there was a Gizar of Haman, Esther led the way, so too our Jewish women, with their tzniut, with their being extra sanua, wearing the clothing of a Jewish woman and getting married and becoming a Jewish mother, and not becoming a career woman like people want to do. It doesn't mean you don't have to have a career, but we have to tap into where our Jewish women benefited the Jewish nation the most. And this is where we see when they come and they pick up all the men and to push them, and they push their husbands to go learn Torah, they send the kids to the yeshiva and they wait for them when they come back. This is the definition of the Jewish woman, and B'ezrat Hashem, we should learn from Yehudit to take in on this tzniut of a Jewish woman and to rebuild ourselves, the men and the children, and this way we'll have the final redemption b'zchut of the woman of today. Chanukah Sameach, everybody. First of all, we wanted to thank everybody for the continued support and positive feedbacks for the videos that we send out. B'ezrat Hashem, this Chanukah, we wanted to do an 8-day marathon in order to raise funds for our Kol Ateret Shlomo here in the house of Maran in Yerushalayim. We know that just on Chanukah that the war for existence was in danger back 2,000 years ago, so it is today, the war that we have today for existence in Eretz Yisrael. And we know that the slogan that's going around, Am Yisrael Chai, the Jewish nation is alive, can only be achieved with the combination of our spiritual soldiers learning Torah here in the Beit Midrash, in Ateret Shlomo, that could in turn help our soldiers in the front line against the Hamas. And B'ezrat Hashem, so we wanted you to be a generous contributor to this cause, to help us, to help our soldiers win the war. So B'ezrat Hashem, please, there is a link below for the contribution, and also we have a Zelle option, which also you can see below. Chanukah Sameach, and thank you.